folks, one of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to Fort Collins, Colorado, and the home field of the Colorado State Rams. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Fresno State Bulldogs, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Colorado State Rams. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Now they get set to kick it away. Turner looking to make a play here. The coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. Backs lined up on either side of the quarterback. They'll try the option play here. Breaks free. He's in the clear. Oh, and now he fumbles the ball. It bounces past the sideline, out of bounds, and they avoid the turnover there.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. And the quarterback keeps it here. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go into keeper.
Here's the 2nd down play. They're going to run it. Mack gets the carry. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
He gets loose. Bites off the defender.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And he's got it again. And they'll stop him after a short game.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Strong defense. They stop him right here at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
The offense will go for here on 4th down and 3. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. That's a fly to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. Great move there. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
The defense now backed up in their own red zone. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Pointing toward the end zone. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nobody can bring him down. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Colorado State offense is back out there now. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Quick pass, the catch is made. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. He's running out of time here. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grabbed by the receiver. Tackled right at the 30, good enough to beat the sticks.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
And the Rams will have 1st and 10 here. Design quarterback run. Breaks into the clear. Now here he goes. The 30. It's a huge gain down to the 16 in one play. They've suddenly become a threat to score.
And this guy is as fast as there is in college football, and it's so much fun to watch him when he gets out in space with room to go. And you just know the home crowd is loving this.
The Rams are moving quickly down the field. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Pass is caught. He shreds the tackle. And they finally tackle him down at the 1. Big gain in the pitch and catch.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
As a design quarterback keeper. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. And he's got it. Touchdown, Colorado State.
defense, to me, looked like they may have had a bust. So much focus on the perimeter, worried about the receivers. They lost focus on the tight end. He's wide open. An easy read for this quarterback for the touchdown.
Might have to try the extra point. And the PAT is good. So some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one. Take a big pause and check out the stats from this first quarter. And as we move to the second quarter, you hope these teams will build on a promising start. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Set to kick off. Bringing it out, it's McCormick. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Now here's the toss play. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Pass rush closing in. What a catch! That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Looking to pass here on second down. Comes up with the catch. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
A completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Wants to throw it. And the ball is hauled in. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
That completion makes it second and medium. And here's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain in the pitch and catch.
And I love that big target on third down. He's got great athletic ability, but it's his size that creates such a matchup advantage. When you get to third down, just put it up in the air and let him come down with it.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. They test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Second down and goal, upcoming. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he's brought down there.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go, a 2-yard loss.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive and you're this close inside the 3-yard line, you got to come away here with a touchdown.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
Chris, how about this? The offensive coordinator decides to run the quarterback on a design run to try to catch the defense napping, but the defense was not having it at all. Waiting for that play to be run, comes up with a nice stop to get the ball back.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense the fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
The shotgun running play call. As the 1st down is still going.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
And the Rams starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Here's the option play. Pitch play to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that 1st down loss. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. They'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Gets into space at the 50. Breaks into the clear. At the 20. Inside the 10. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Rams.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found a seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that 2nd and 3rd level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he's going to bring this out from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Physically defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
I know this guy believes in his receivers, and I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there. But throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
Important 2nd down play coming up. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Short pass finds the tight end. After 2nd effort, he's brought down, but he's past the marker. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on 1st down now. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
It's 2nd down after that completion. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. They look to throw it here on second down. Tries to get it to the running back. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Great patience here by the quarterback on this angle route. I think the linebackers had great depth. It looked like an easy completion. Unfortunately, the running back just drops the football and misses out on a big gain.
And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to the 44. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
And the QB will try again on second and 10. The receiver makes the catch. They can't stop him. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Lets it go quickly. Oh, he makes the catch. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Here's a first and 10 play. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Going for the touchdown here. Touchdown, Fresno State. They cap the drive with 6 points.
Well, that's how you close a half up, but what a game we have already here. Looks like we're going to be all tied up heading into half after the throw for 6.
They're set now to try the PAT. And it's good. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught quickly. Breaks loose at the 40. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Will kick it off to begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start at the 25. Here comes the Fresno State offense back on the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Looking to throw here. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shot near midfield.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
They'll run the option. First down, looking for more now. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Man, the defense, it's all about assignment football. Somebody's got to be able to account for the quarterback, which they do. Nobody's left for the pitch man. Good job by this offense picking up some positive yards.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. We'll try to run it with the option. Powering through. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Oh, my gosh. Give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Now he's bringing it back. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Boy, great hands by... defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
The Fresno State offense is back on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Looks right for a quick completion. The game is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. They bring the punter onto the field now. And the fair catch is made, but there's a flag down, so let's sort that out. Got to make sure the guy's allowed to make the fair catch before you hit him. Very obvious call there. Handoff in a single back formation. He's past the marker and still going. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. First and 10.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Heading left after the handoff. The freshman is brought down after a really solid run there.
You know, all week the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback, he told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
And the Rams are in the red zone. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. It's an option look. Fighting off the defender. Look at that powerful running. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
That's a good read. Got him a little bit closer to that first down and a nice chunk. Now, I bet before too long, you're going to see that quarterback pull it, try to get a chunk of yards himself as well.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Direct snap to the back. Touchdown, Colorado State. And that will give them the lead now.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. With the continuity this offensive line was on display, that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And not through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. Ball handed off. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Catch made on the right side. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Offense comes up on 1st down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. See if the penalty proves costly. 1st down and 15 now. Here comes the handoff. Not much on that play. Brought down short.
Brings up 2nd down.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Colorado State has the lead here. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Swarmed with a pass rush. A sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Here comes 3rd and long. Trailing in the game. Giving up that sack earlier could prove to be decisive. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. The offense still on the field. Looks like they're going to go for it. Trying for a 4th down completion. He's hit as he throws it. And it's incomplete to end the drive. A turnover on downs here in the late stages of this game.
Well, the ball's close to midfield, and this offense is trying to get things going here in the second half. I understand the aggressive mindset, but this one could cost them.
Here comes the Colorado State offense on the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. And see if they can do it again. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Man, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Good pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a 1st down here on this next play.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. They'll try to run for the 1st down. To the 25. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Rams. He broke away and they couldn't catch him. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next level speed.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. Here comes the Fresno State offense back on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end and got stopped. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Checks this down to the running back. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
Hey, it's a nice game here, and they get the 1st down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
The receiver grabs it. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He makes the grab. Powering through a tackle. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Big man finally brought down by the quarterback. That was a tough assignment.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Makes a quick catch. You make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. This drive has now reached the red zone. Now someone moved this a bit too early, and it'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. 5-yard penalty makes it 1st and 15 now. Looking to throw it again. Fires it to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
This time it's complete. He's swarmed by the defense.
Quarterback looks downfield and make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker.
Well, that is going to bring up 4th down now, Chris, and it is critical that they not only go for it, they got to pick up this first down. You're down by a couple possessions. You can't fool around. You got to keep this.
Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
The offense is out there. Here comes a 2-point conversion attempt. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he makes the 2-point conversion. The lead cut down to 6.
Chris, as you know, the windows are so tight down here, especially when you're throwing the ball this close to the goal line. And this quarterback was just simply dealing to thread that ball in there for 2. Great throw.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start at the 25. The Rams offense back onto the field. Quarterback still with the football. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
This is a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. And it's intercepted, a crushing play. Breaks into the open. All the way back for a score. Touchdown, Fresno State. And the interception taken to the house, a pick-6, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick-6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
They knock through the PAT and claim a 1-point lead here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They'll take the return and try to get some better field position. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. The Colorado State offense is back out there now. A classic finish developing here and a chance to take the lead right here on this possession. And here he goes. Past the 40. He's past the 30. Inside the 10. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. The Rams looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
On second and goal, they hand it to him again. Touchdown, Colorado State. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
Well, what an unbelievable job by this offense, Chris. They put themselves in a position to put a touchdown on the board. They take the lead, and now we'll see if their own defense can hold on to that lead in these last couple minutes of the game.
Coach makes a decision to go for a 2-point conversion. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. And it's incomplete. The try fails, and the lead remains 5 points. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. On first and 10, looking to throw. Looking for his back. Oh, would have been a game-clinching interception. Couldn't hold on. Brings up second down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's a short completion to the big tight end.
You know, it's a nice completion, but it's kind of another short game. Defense is keeping everything in front. I think the offense coordinator's got to find a way to take some vertical shots to get some chunk plays.
Quick completion to the tight end. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. First down, looking to throw the ball. He flips it to the back across the middle. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a first down. They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. He dumps it off to the tight end.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
Trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Third down, out of the shotgun. She'll throw to the sideline, forced out after just a short gain. Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. This might be for the ball game. Oh, and it's incomplete. It's a turnover on downs. Crucial moment late in this game.
Boy, as a play caller, you save this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. Fourth down. Fourth quarter. Game on the line. And then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not. And that, to me, is probably the ball game.
Well, Kirk, based on the rankings, this technically is an upset. We just watched two really good teams slug it out, and the team that came in lower ranked picks up the W.
Well, I can't believe you said slug it out. That's a first from you, but I agree. Two ranked teams going head-to-head. Really a fun game to watch. And now let's see how they respond after the results of this game. That could be very interesting to their season.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.